Welcome to a segment I like to call Quarantine Cooking with Candace. I have way too much bronzer on. Wow, okay. This is going to be a great video. I have been cooking non-stop because that's all I know how to do. And I've also learned how to watercolor in the last month and a half. But it's just me, Posey, and Jack here. And I have really tried to get creative with my recipes here and stock up on some cookbooks, but also try to make some healthy recipes because I can't leave my house except to go to the grocery store. So we are going to make a kick-ass recipe that I have made like 5 times since being quarantined, and it is so good. It's packed with protein. It is a great replacement for a big time dessert. It's kind of a healthier take on chocolate mousse. There's a big protein-packed punch, and it has a unexpected ingredients, which is tofu. And I was really nervous the first time I made this because I was like, no, I don't think this is gonna taste very good, but somehow it's light, it's fluffy, it's delicious. I need you guys to trust me because this thing is real nice. It's real good and it's super easy to make. One of the books I got before quarantine at the library was called The Blue Zone Kitchen. Now, if you don't know what the Blue Zone is, it's like the longest living cities in the world. They have some of the best recipes, very heart healthy recipes, and I found a lot in here that we can actually use at home with common things that you might have in your cabinet. Essentially, it's just 3 ingredients. 4 if you want to add some peanut butter or PB2. All it is, I'm telling you, is silken tofu, chocolate, dark chocolate. You can use carob chips if you want, and a little bit of almond milk. What you'll need for this is just a food processor, and to melt the chocolate, you can have either a double boiler. I don't because, well, I just don't have one. This is actually a very quick go-to recipe. It lasts in the fridge. Let's get started. Once again, here are all your ingredients. You'll need silken tofu. You're gonna need some PB Fit, peanut butter powder, whatever. You can actually use regular peanut butter if you'd like. This is just a lower calorie version. And unsweetened almond milk, or you can use unsweetened coconut milk. Or if you don't want to go vegan, you can use a splash of regular milk. I won't tell anyone. Finally, you're gonna need some Finally, you're gonna need some semi-sweet chocolate chips. You're gonna grab your food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can use a blender. Totally fine. You're gonna drain your, whoa. You're gonna drain your tofu, and then you're just gonna kind of throw it into your blender here. Silken tofu is actually really great for smoothies, adding any sort of protein to any sweets, anything like that. And it's really good at adapting to those flavors that you want in your foods. How appetizing does that look? Now we're gonna add about a ½ cup of milk of your choice. Just make sure that it's unsweetened. We're gonna put the lid on and then just go ahead and puree for about 30 seconds. You wanna make sure once you're done that it's nice and fluffy. See how it's a little airy? The volume looks a little larger. That's just because you wanna make it more like a mousse. So now we're gonna move on to melting the chocolate. It's important that your tofu and milk mixture is room temperature by the time you insert all of the chocolate, because you don't want it to solidify in there and you wanna keep it silky and integrate it throughout the whole thing. Now I'm gonna tell you how much chocolate goes in here and y'all are gonna be like, no, God, Candace, that's so much. We're gonna put a cup of dark chocolate chips in here. The original recipe called for a 1.75 cups of dark chocolate chips. To me, that was way too much and way too sweet. You can actually do it with 1 cup, and then we can add some of our PB2. You can add some stevia if it's not as sweet as you want, but right now our main goal is to just get all of this chocolate melted. Looking good, looking good. Now that you've got this beautiful, lush cascade of dark chocolate, we're going to throw it into our tofu mixture. So now I'm going to throw this in here and I'm going to mix as it goes in here. You can choose to also put this back in your blender and add a little more air if you'd like. It won't hurt. Oh, uh-oh, spilled a little. Now I'm gonna whisk in a little bit of peanut butter powder here, some PB2, and just make sure this all gets integrated in throughout the mixture. So the PB2 will also kind of thicken this up as well. Dang. Okay, this already tastes pretty good. Yes, this is the best. All right, now that everything has been mixed, I am going to set this in the fridge for about an hour or two, just so that it can get a little more solidified here. Look at that silky smooth perfection. Look at that. That is some mousse right there. I'm gonna make myself a little trifle. All right, I made a little trifle with some coconut whipped cream, some granola, and my little pudding. This is so good. This is so good. It's so good.
Sit down over there.
My little pudding, my little pudding. I would say this makes about 10 servings, right? The perfect dessert. Hello everyone, it's the next morning. I didn't film my conclusion because I've been watching this show with Jack and I really wanted to finish it. So I am currently editing this video, so this is my past self to my future self. Please let me know if you guys try this recipe out. If you have tried something like this before, let me know. I would love to see what you choose to pair this with. If you want to dress it up, just have it naked by itself, let me know. And I really kind of want to start doing this every week and just have a recipe for people to follow on the weekends. But let me know what you guys think, something new, I don't know. I hope that you all are staying safe, staying healthy, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.